Welcome. Come on in. It's Thursday and it's happy hour. Home happy hour to be exact. So grab a drink and let's get started. Hi everybody. It's Claire Paris with Paris Group Realty in Portland, Oregon. And today we're talking about what happens if interest rates go up and prices fall. So this is a question I get all the time because I know those of you who are sitting on the sidelines waiting for this to happen think that you're going to benefit as a buyer. I'm unfortunately here to kind of burst your bubble because if prices fall, even say they fall $100,000, if your interest rate is higher than it is right now, your payment could be the same or worse, it could be higher. And that's a really big issue for a buyer. For a seller, it's huge. Of course, as a seller, I don't want to lose $100,000 in my pocket. Not a question. But as a buyer, it actually doesn't behoove you if interest rates go up and prices fall. So, short answer is, if you increase interest rates, prices should fall. That being said, there are a lot of exceptions to that rule. So, one exception to that rule is how high do they raise interest rates? Because we've been bumping around 2.5 to 3.5. If it's at 3.5, 4, I don't know that that's going to affect the market that much, except for the first-time homebuyer market, the people that are just barely getting in by the skin of their teeth, that just saved as at the least that they could to get in. That might knock out some of those buyers, but I'm not confident that prices are going to fall commiserately. So those of you who are thinking about, oh, I'm just going to rent and wait until the market falls, the problem with that theory is your monthly payment is still going to be higher even at a lower price. And what affects you more, the price you paid for your house or the monthly payment you're making every single month the entire time you live there? So I would argue you should probably buy as soon as you can because the interest rate affects buyers way more than it affects sellers. And of course, sellers, after you sell, what are you going to do? Where are you going to live? I mean, for baby boomers and those of you that are moving into housing that you're not going to own, well, yeah, for sure, sell. But for those of you that have to sell and then buy again, you're still in that same market. You're still dealing with that same interest rate. So yeah. So those of you that are selling and not buying ever again, yeah, for sure. This is a great time to sell and you should do it now before they raise interest rates. But those of you that are trying to time the market, don't do it. It's not going to work to your advantage. It's almost impossible to do. And while you're burning money in rent, interest rates might be going up, prices might be falling, but you might not take advantage of it in the way that you think you're going to. So, in summary, if you're selling your house just to try and take advantage of the market, it might not work out for you. So make sure that your intention with selling is for a greater purpose, like downsizing or moving to a retirement community or upsizing or whatever it is your personal plan is. But don't do it just because you want to put money in your pocket because you might end up shooting yourself in the foot. As always, you should check out all the other amazing content that we have on this subject and more on our YouTube channel. And thanks so much for tuning in. Take care.